Hello and welcome to Gaming with Jay Lanko. Today will be episode 3 of Money Laundering Simulator. Thank you again for joining, and if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button and maybe give the video a like, please. Today, basically, we're going to be using the dryer and the washer, hopefully, depends on whatever orders come in. And basically just kind of checking out the new setup. Uh, Also, possibly trying to unlock level 7. I believe this is the iron. Um, Basically, irons out the money once it comes out of the dryer because the dryer crumples it up. So, basically, we'll go ahead and get started with a couple of orders. So, this looks like clean money. I'm not going to go through all the washing and drying. Basically, just going to package it up. Go ahead and get rid of this pile of trash. Alright, so now that we got less bills to work with, we'll go ahead and just package it up. Small suitcase. Alright, maybe we'll get an order with a wash and dry. Alright, so it looks like this dirty money. So this will be thrown in the washer. And Alright, so this will be the channel's first experience with a dryer. So as soon as this gets converted, And to kind of jump ahead a step, we see it's going to get packaged in a large suitcase, so we're going to get that ready. The machines do take not quite a bit of time, but about 15 seconds. So just enough time to kind of clean up. Alright, we're already on level 6, so one more level. So, I mean, while we're waiting, overall, the game has decent graphics, the controls work, sensitivity's pretty good. Um, for the most part, the audio is right. There's not a lot of bugs. Um, for the most part, the gameplay is very simple, easy to understand, but, you know, at the same time, the game's pretty fun. I can't say that there's a lot of replayability, um, but, from what I've played, it's pretty fun for just a casual throw around game. Alright. Uh, Alright, load this in. This looks like we got some dirty money here. So we'll get it converted. A couple of bags ago, I noticed it didn't give me any RP, so I'm thinking maybe I might have had to run it through the wash twice. I'm not sure what happened there. If you think you spotted my mistake, just leave a comment below. I thought I had the right bag, I thought I had the right amount. Alright, get the small suitcase ready here. So it looks like for 300 Bitcoins, or bot coins, I believe they're called, and but you have to be reputation level 8. Now I'm not sure why. I played through this before. It doesn't actually unlock anything but more space. Maybe there'll be an update where they add more to it. I'm not quite sure. Now, I did start too. This can get confusing, so to what you want to do is go to your journal, and then you're going to want to hit set active because it's going to change it. So this was the first one I was working on. Actually going to run this through here just to make sure. And yeah, none of it came back as dirty at least. Alright, go ahead and get this. You mean to do that? Also said that was wrong, but I'm not exactly sure how. I believe I had all the money. And small suitcase. Alright, hopefully one or two more tasks and we'll be able to get this iron. I don't even need to sort those. I can see that's dirty money. See, this is why you should run it through the currency converter, so you're not working with all these little bills. And eventually that'll go in the large suitcase once we get everything done. I didn't need to do that. Alright, one more job and we'll be able to get this thing. Looks like we got clean money, but let's just give it a run. And then a small suitcase. And it is clean money. Alright, package it and get it out of here. preparation for the new machinery. I'm going to go ahead and move that down. And then we can now purchase the iron table. I'm actually going to go ahead and get some more supplies here. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, go ahead and order that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get organized up here a little bit. I really wish they would implement some kind of storage system, maybe like some shelves or some kind of just inventory that's not crap on the floor. Um, they do have the table, but I mean, you'll see it's not exactly useful. The game has some huge potential for updates in the future. Um, I just, there's a lot of space here for basically this setup. Um, you can't hire staff, so as many setups as you can have, you can still only run one or two at a time. I just, like I said, I can see them doing stuff in the future, but as is, it's a lot of space for a little bit of stuff. Alright, let's not hold this up anymore. Let's just, we'll put this out. And what we'll do is we'll just get one job just so we can see the whole setup here in action. Oh, look at that. Excellent, grabbed it, but do need a sports bag at the end. Get rid of the trash. And again, we've got time, so we'll kind of move these bags around. Alright, so let's just pretend this is dirty money. Basically, throw it in the wash. Okay, now that it's time to wash, we'll throw it in the dryer. Now that we have it out of the dryer, we will put it in the ironing machine. And basically that's it. That's the washer, dryer, and ironing machine. So please check in on the next episode where we will be trying to unlock the new space and then also be buying the last machine, which is a counterfeit detection machine. Um, so please check in for that last episode. Um, Thanks and enjoy.